Alright, so after the delay, I finally got my new mod in. It's the Aegis Legend 5. It's like the sea green color. I wanted the blue one, but it wasn't available on the actual Geek Vape website. It said it was a pre-order. I could have gotten it if I got it off Element Vape, um, but I don't know why I didn't do that. I got some squeezed banana ice in. I'm using the pre-installed coil, which is like 15 ohms, and it's like 70 to 85 watts. Yeah, 70 to 85 is the recommended wattage on this. I have this in normal mode with open airflow at 75 watts. And it vibrates and everything, really fancy. But yeah, Geek Vape Z coil in. That's what it's called. I had this tank before, or at least a very no, I didn't have this exact tank, I don't think, but I had a Geek Vape Z tank before, and it was a little bit different than this one, but it didn't work well with my Drag 5. So yeah, ooh, big open mouthpiece to drip tip. It's pretty big. I'm not used to the. Oh god, that's. Never mind. Oh, wow, these coils are great. I don't know if the coils are very well. That takes me back to my Arctic Fox or Mag 18. And what I really miss about using those is because I really like the what I really liked about the TFV18 tank on those Smock products was you just that I don't know, I like the little crackling popping sound you get when you first hit a fresh coil, or you wake up in the morning and your vape hasn't been on in hours and it just snap crackle pops, and I miss that sound. But this is nice. It has like a little animation too. I don't know how to turn that off, but the flavor on this fresh coil is immaculate. The clouds it's producing is awesome. The tank is really confusing because this part here that screws into the vape, like you gotta take that off to change the coil, which I'm not a big fan of. Um, and then the top part here, you also screw off to fill up. I prefer I prefer like the TF18 where you slide it, or the original Drag X tank, or the other Geek Vape tank I had where it's like a button and that springs up. I guess those are more prone to breaking though, the spring ones, but because if I screw this up and I drop it, I don't see where it lands. So it's like, well, I'm fucked. Yeah, 75 watts on this device seems pretty damn solid. It kind of gives me the same vibes as when I would be on my Arctic Fox at 120. But shit works differently with different coils and vapes. What feels like 60 on one vape might feel like 100 on another one. Yeah, so far, I'm not too big on the batteries being the battery indicator. I know you can't really see it because it's not really focusing, but it's just like it's not showing percentage. It's just showing like in bars, low bars. I prefer having percentage, but as you can see, it shows the typical counters of the wattage, the ohms, and the puff counter. Like I said, I know it's not focusing for some reason because it's really dark in here. And the only reason why there's even light on is I got the phone flashlight on. Um, but yeah, if you guys are needing a new mod, this seems to be pretty solid. It's only like 40 or 50 bucks if you get it on a normal vape website. But it's like 80 if you get it on Geek Vape site. But after like shipping and taxes on any other vape site, you're going to be spending the same exact price. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, unless I would get it from the Geek Vape site personally, but unless you're like unless you're wanting to buy like extra coils and maybe maybe batteries or some juices, and go ahead and get it off a different website. But if you just need a new mod, I mean, I ordered this. It's Monday, not this past Friday, but the Friday before that I ordered it. It was supposed to be here Saturday, but it got delayed. So I only waited about a week for it to get here. So oh, I'm loving these clouds. So stay awesome, y'all. This is a pretty solid device.